Hi everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We're here in Commarragh. We've been captured by the Drukhari and taken back to their dimension, where they're from, in Commarragh. Seems that early sold us out or was tricked by the Drukhari, but has something to do with it. So,
keep your wits about you.
Mavazai was talking about, Lord Captain, we received an astropathic message from the Koronus. Kill's commander report was Xenos raid against the merchant ship in Trafal's Calamity. A new message from Master Scamander. Lord Captain, Killy's aides have reported the Xenos leader will be heading attack on the Paradise World Grantis. Yeah, I saw that one. Don't know about that one. Yes, went to that one. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, did that. Panned out. That's when we had to defend the ship. And that was when we actually went to the planet. Which was in Winterscale's location. So what was I going to say before that? Yeah, Mavazai seems to think we're in collusion with somebody inside his cabal. That's why. That's the only reason, of course, that we can know where he's going and work out what's going on and beat him and his minions. So he's paranoid and he thinks he's going to use us in this kind of sham. Identify the breed of Xenos that pose a threat, the Eldari, and his ancient and insidious foes. He means Drukhari, not the Eldari. I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks and across your protectorate. I suspect that there's something bigger behind the Xenos attacks, but well, yeah, Mavazai thinks by using us in this kind of sham, fake, hallucinogenic thing trial, he's going to uncover the truth in the cabal who's been working with us and leaking information. But even during that, when they attacked Dargonus, Scamander, yeah, he was cut up, but I suppose they could. The Drukhari don't want to kill people straight away, they want to torture them. And he had lots of cuts, but he was still able to like move around, whereas a lot of other people were hamstrung and can't move their legs and stuff like that, so they couldn't get away. He could still move, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with him. How is it that you're the only soul who managed to escape the trap on Norris? How much truth is there to rumours about the heretic Commarragh voidship spreading about you? Yeah, that's what the Lord Inquisitor said to us in the last episode. Just before we got kidnapped. I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed Rogue Trader, might have afforded yourself. Just exactly what he said. Now, this isn't the bridge of our void ship. It's early yet. Or Drukhari. Oh, right, didn't get any thing there. Do my eyes deceive me? Explain yourself, Anatak. Why is there a shard of the Kudarak in your chamber? That'll be the Rathbone thing.
Let us not dawdle.
You are accused of consorting with Xenos, betraying the Imperium, and neglecting the interests of humankind.
Pulsating strands stretch from under Cassie's headpiece, one wrapping around her neck, while the others drain her lifeblood through her weeping eye sockets and mouth. Well, was Cassie there? Difficult to say. So many brothers there. I guess this is where all my party members will be.
Rise to the top or get left
Every exposed area of Argenta skin is mottled with intricate patterns of scarlet blisters, crimson indentations, and charred tissue. Passing ray of light reflects off the countless tiny blades that look like they sprouted inside the Dealer's body. Again, I can't really see which one is which. All of the coal trader's bones were broken, her augmented arm was ripped from its socket, and the bones of every finger and the remaining hand are twisted and sticking out at strange angles. Pascal's augmetics were separated but not extracted from his body, the places where they connect to the organic tissue. A team of predatory millipedes feasting on the coagulating blood and accumulated pus. Yeah, the Jakari stuck like a mind worm in her brain. Bit Baldur's Gate 3, but that's what we did. Abelard Viserion's limbs were amputated, then sewn back onto his body with remarkable skill and precision using human tendons.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The tribunal is waiting for your explanations. Come closer.
Well, that's Heinrichs, that's Theodora. Malzai. Well, it's going to be the okay, that's probably one of these two is probably Malzai. That's the Lord Inquisitor sitting up there on the throne. That could be the head of the Cabal. And here comes our principal witness, the rogue trader herself. Heinrichs gives you a cold look. If the presented evidence is not enough to convince you, a testimony will conclude this confusing case, full of oath-breaking lies and heresy. You drag this girl into this trial, and I expect someone will lend an ear to this lowly heretic's testimony. I thought better of you. Interrogator von Callux, I was so very wrong. Lady Theodora's voice sounds even harsher and angrier than you remember. Lord Inquisitor makes a vaguely dismissive gesture. Enough, let her speak. The sooner this business is concluded, the better. Heinrichs, then let us continue. Shielded by the powers of the warrant of trade granted by Imperium, Theodora von Financius more than once allowed herself to openly collaborate with Xenos. You have never seen such a contemptuous grimace on the interrogator's face. She plunged her entire protectorate into apostasy and heresy, including the current rogue trader, who went out of her way to prevent the Inquisition and me personally from maintaining order inside the Expanse. Does the rogue trader admit to fraternizing with Xenos? You served the Xenos, you rejected his light, you revelled in heretical desires and craved base profit. This is twisting the truth. Serving them as a puppet and rejecting God Heaven's blessed light for the sake of her heretical desires and base profit. Chance. Wait, something is wrong. While you're here, there was Malzai. What happened? You try to recall anything at all, but your thoughts keep swirling like a turbulent motion in your head, and searing pain grips your temples. Oh, that's maybe a bit of reality. Heinrichs bends over you with a quick smile. Rogue trader, are you alright? Or was your heretical association with Xenos so disruptive that you lost your mind? The mocking words do little to hide his irritation. Interrogator is obviously displeased with the turn this conversation has taken. The Lord Inquisitor leans forward slightly at the sight of your anguish. A brief moment, the boredom in his eyes is gone. It's amusing, but the joke has outstayed its welcome. Theodora shoots the interrogator a nasty look. It is painfully obvious this heretic is dancing to your tune. Her words against mine. You have lost before even unsheathed your blade, Heinrichs. You're not worrying, my dear Lord Captain. It was not my intention to bring up unsupported claims. Heinrichs produces a data slate and skillfully manipulates the device until it locates the necessary information. The rogue trader uncovered the crimes of the Odara and the most important agri-world in the Von Valancius Protectorate, which frees many Imperium colonies in Expanse. It was actually Slaanesh, rather than just the Eldari. And the Eldari were against Slaanesh. It was humans. But instead of purging the planet of the Xenos menace, she allowed the Inhumans to take refuge in the shadow of her power. They are corrupting Genusian society even as we speak. And who knows, perhaps another rebellion will not be long in coming. It is true, you did it. I like all these pop-ups now, twisting it, and less of explanation, just guilt. The rogue traders tied to the Drukhari. You served the Drukhari. You did their bidding. They helped you survive. Without your Drukhari masters, you would be dead. Again, that's not true. Different subspecies of the Dari are just as obvious. Who else could help but divine the carefully prepared plans of the Drukhari, if not another Drukhari? Jellymancer von Valancius always ended up in the location of the next Drukhari raid, knowing for certain whether we're going to strike. The only Xenos plan I'm aware of is the one where they played this foul games with my head. Indeed. Xavier Calcazar shoots the interrogator an amused look. What do you think she is talking about? She's obviously trying to disrupt the trial. Jellymancer, I suggest you watch your tongue and behave yourself. And perhaps, only perhaps, it will be enough to preserve your miserable life. The interrogator shoots you a withering glare. At this point, the tribunal probably wants to know what the true intentions of the von Valancius dynasty are. The rogue trader claims she's been waging war against the Drukhari this entire time, except, was there really a war? Or was it a carefully staged performance? Heinrich is looking at you closely, almost without blinking. That is almost exactly what the Inquisitor said to me in the last episode. Allow me to explain what actually happened. Jellymancer von Valancius personally invited Drukhari to her worlds, no, and then used her strength and resources to sow chaos in Expanse to gain leverage over her rivals. Again, though, it was very convenient to play the victim while working with those who rob your neighbours, blind and terrify the worlds that pay you tribute. No. And how much did you profit from this rogue trader? Do you think I would not uncover your pathetic conspiracy? Oh, 85% chance. Enough of this circus, Heinrich. I did not set up any attacks. Heinrich's face contorts monstrously, his skin stretched to the limit of bones of skull, his voice ringing with fury. Commarragh, do not try to squeeze between the strands of the web monkey. Do what you were brought here for. Are you really saying your war with Drukhari was not a hoax? And how did you and your foolish subjects know the coordinates of the enemy's ships every time? How did you know their targets? Do you think your expert in all things Xenos was shrewd and divine enough to divine the carefully played plans of the Cabal's finest? No. Only another Drukhari could do that, and even then, only a few. This means you were in collusion with them. Bull-headed stubbornness does not befit a woman of your pedigree, rogue trader. But since you've decided to deny everything, I will summon another witness. I'm sure everyone will find it interesting to explore this sordid story from another angle. Erlit silently takes a graceful step forward. If the court so desires, my speech will run like a river and wash away your doubt. I found a shard of my home in the rogue trader's chambers. The entire craft world vanished among the stars. The only clue to its fate rested in the hands of this monkey. That was when I began my suspect that she has something to do with the misfortune that befallen my Krudrak. Do not be deceived by her breed. There's a cunning predator lurking behind the fluttering of fragile butterfly wings. The monkey before you is a bizarre amalgamation of qualities not usually inherent in a feeble species. She has mastered the mysteries of many of this world's cultures, the secrets of the universe and ancient artifacts, the fine art of war and the intricacies of deceit. All are embodied in a single monkey, however hard it may be to believe. However, the thread that bound our past broke the moment I realised the monkey's involvement in the disappearance of my home. To flee the rogue trader, I tracked down and eliminated their chief tracker that pursued our kin in this part of the galaxy for many years, and thus earned clemency before this court. Okay, that might be a bit of truth here. Because that was Scalander. But again, this might not be earlier, it could be someone completely different. Drukhari pretending. Or just a figment. So Achilles did not simply vanish, you helped him disappear, Heinrich nods curtly. I say he only had himself to blame. An agent who cannot recognise an impending threat is useless. Heinrich nods with satisfaction, noticing your reaction, or rather the lack of it. The court has been presented with enough evidence. I hope no one has harboured any doubts as to the guilt of Von Volantis' dynasty. But let us allow the rogue trader to say her final word. We are all curious to know what you have gleaned from this enquiry. I hope I succeed in spawning your little show, Mavazai. All you had to do was submit, you useless monkey. Trust me, you will pay for your antics 100 times over. You like jokes, do you? I will cut your filthy mouth wide open from ear to ear. Enough. You're not going to give him any satisfaction. After the spell is lifted, staggering pain pierces your body, darkness clouds your vision, and nausea creeps up your throat. But the wounds you manage to forget soon remind you that you are still alive. The Archon, Nazrakai. Muffled clapping tears you from the vice of agony. The Drukhari in the centre of the chamber observes you coldly from under the golden mask, causing your insides to clench. A Drakon of the Cabal of the Revan Tempest has been cast down by his own ineptitude in an attempt to take part in Thilian I Calathril. Never did I think my eyes were destined to behold the greatest disgrace for a Dark One, a true born humbled by a lowly creature before the Council of Archons. I'm not going to get that, am I? 5%. Look at the Drukhari on the throne. One half of his face is behind the golden mask, with an intimidating visage. The other half is showing a malicious, sharp-toothed leer. The Xenos' elaborate armour is decorated with skulls and patches of human skin impaled on countless blades and hooks. He carries himself with authority and ease, as though he is a ruler and holds the threats of fate of all those present tightly in the grasp. The female one? The Xenos looks menacing. Perhaps she is the personal guard of the Drukhari sitting on the throne. Mavazai. There was genuine terror in Mavazai's gaze, but his face remains impassive and calm. At one point, he catches your eye, and you can clearly see he's lusting for blood, your blood. Look at Elliot. Elliot absorbs every word, occasionally wincing in pain, covering her weeping wounds. Her posture and gestures are full of tension. Oh, it is the real Elliot then. Okay. Her posture and gestures are full of tension, like prey cornered by a pack of predators. Elliot shrinks under the hungry stares of those around her. So maybe she did kill Scalander. Maybe she did make a deal with Mavazai. And Mavazai just then outright backtracked on it. Listen to the conversation. With the greatest respect, mighty Nazrakai, Archon of the Cabal of the Black Heart, first among the chosen, voice of the Overlord of the Dark City, bringer of demise, conqueror of 100 worlds. Nazrakai dismisses Mavazai like a bothersome fly. The Council of Archons has heard enough platitudes. Drakon Mavazai no longer wishes to. Sly intrigues, ruthless chill to jagged eyes, turns lips and tongues and something to something. Nope, it's gone. Stranger. Looks like a Harlequin. Of vitriol verbose the cut and thrust, the time with fate's own machinations grave, while whose deft footwork leaves naught but dust, while from its brutal finish none can save. Displayed the puppet master granted me, through murky stalls a path obliging me. The great puppet master, has Vect himself invited you to this chamber. The Archon chokes on his own words, but quickly regains his composure. No matter. You may be a guest, Ababenian, but you are merely a spectator in this performance. And spectators do not belong on the stage, as you undoubtedly know. Do not interfere. The stranger presses a delicate finger to the lips of his soulful mask and says with a twinkle in his eye, "A shadow in the shadows will I be." Look at the Eldari who interrupted the trial. Yay! The bright motley, the hollow suit, the mask hiding its owner's face, and the graceful, subtle movements. Before you stands a Harlequin, I was right. Another representative of the multifaceted Eldari race. The Xenos catches your eye and nods. For a moment, the play of shadows on the mask appears to twist the expression into a mischievous grin. Try to recall what I know about Vect. Oh, I've succeeded. You've heard many gruesome tales about the atrocities of Drukhari, but the cruelest and vilest are always involved as Drubail Vect, the Archon of the Cabal of the Black Heart, the supreme overlord of Commarragh, and the most dangerous of his kind. Hey Archon, whatever your name is, I shall soon be adding your mass to my collection of Xeno artifacts. The words almost fly from your lips when a sharp pain seizes your head in a vice-like grip. Blood and nausea roll inside your throat, and the world starts swaying before your eyes. It looks like the creature Malzai shoved in your head is still suppressing your will with all its might. But you can already feel its approaching demise. Listen to the conversation. It's been a long time since the Obsidian Court last saw such an entertaining spectacle as this. The accusations flung at Archon Elemeris may be serious, but I see no reason to attempt to delve into their substance. The Drukhari on the throne looks at Malzai with a hungry leer, clearly waiting for his reaction. So that was who was playing Theodora, and the one I've failed the Xenos check on. That one there. Malzai's eyes widen, filled with astonishment and disbelief. He seems to have been certain of the outcome, did not expect what is here and now. His lips twist in an enraged snarl, hatred directed at the Xenos on the throne, yet it finds no outlet at the gazes of the dozens of Drukhari in the chamber. The arena will make you answer for this insult to the court. The arena will strip you of your titles and your skin, and the contender's blows will break your bones and your pride. Nothing but blood and suffering will wash away the shame the Draken has brought upon himself this day. With a hiss of rage, Malzai draws his blades, preparing to fight back. The Archon nods in satisfaction, makes an unfamiliar gesture. The guards draw closer to you. Let us return to you, the Elemeris. That's her there. The Harlequin's laughter interrupts the Archon, echoes under the vaults of the chamber in a resounding baritone. And all the masks upon their marks now stand. The slave of vanity, the spy who ascends. The thief and traitor cast downward by your hand. Unbeknownst to all, the fate depends upon the lead unseen, a player green. Harlequin leans forward and eyes you with genuine interest. So, the slave of vanity, the spy who ascends, that might be her. A thief and traitor cast downward by your hand will be Malzai. And I will be the player green. Is that how you treat the hospitality of Commarragh, Arbenian? Archon angrily balls his fist, the shadow of his wrath hanging over the Eldari interloper like a thundercloud. I thought your words were worth more. You insult me by interrupting the trial again. Xeno sweeps into a theatrical bow without taking his eyes off Nazrakai's face. You, Archon, speak a just rebuke in truth. Fates, melodies, and snarls fantastic have entrapped me here, and when I heard them play, I cannot keep my lips from grinning wide. Here comes the hour for shadows to retreat, to where the curtain waits to rise. The laugh with no beginning now sends forth the call. pat on the head. How long was this episode? 24 minutes so far, okay. I really should have a shower and go to Aldi. Need to get some food.
Didn't flinch.
The world is an impenetrable haze of warm pain. While I'm motionless, no, you rest. In the murky gloom, slowly dissolving into nothingness, sometimes your repose is troubled by unpleasant, persistent tremors coming from place where your legs used to be. You do your best to ignore them. The Harlequin. Away, you vulture, this is not your prey. A vaguely familiar voice reaches you through the curtain of darkness, but your disobedient thoughts refuse to reveal where and when you heard it before. Was it recently, or 100 lifetimes ago? The trembling coming from your legs is replaced with a violent jerking motion, and then it finally stops. From this phantasmagoria retreat, and deftly seize my merchant vagabond, the puppet master's strings left dangling. Again rise up to take your place and dance. A spark ignites in the darkness, and its light ruthlessly cuts through the gloom that envelops you. An ugly image of the reality around you assaults your retina. You can feel your body again and realize it is filled with pain. Your shoulder is sore from an infection. Until I get a cup of recaf, my vital status is yet to be determined. Alas, the bliss of death will save you not. The rolling waltz of chance and gloom you'll dance. A prickling sensation burns your shoulder, and the darkness at last fully withdraws from your mind. Whatever the injection was, is making your heart beat a frenzied tattoo on your pupils narrow so that you now register every detail of the disgusting place in which you have found yourself in merciless clarity. No, I might not do this. 55. Failed. Every single inch of your body is suffering. Satisfied with the result, you do not delve into detailed examination of your misfortune. All your equipment is gone, as are your shoes. You don't even have a knife at hand to fend off enemies, or to open your veins. Look around. You are surrounded by the dead. Numerous corpses, mutilated bodies and pieces thereof. Humans, Drukhari and other Xenos unfamiliar to you lie motionless in this gruesome mortuary. Look at the rescuer. Your eyes refuse to focus on the blurry figure of the person who has come to your aid. He appears to be tall, and your mind effectively refuses to continue, for every moment of concentration causes you suffering. I've seen you somewhere before. Who are you? Dream, obscure of death, deliverance, illuminating will and agony. Where am I? Among the shadows in the wings you lie, a taut are pulled the puppet master's strings. The stranger intricately links his finger to mimic the tools of a puppeteer. My companions, where are they? Not here. The roles have been decided now. If you play your part, perhaps the plot will draw you back together, or to doom. The figure's cruel laughter follows. The overture in verse, the final lines. The merchant's time to tread the boards has come. Embark you now upon your pilgrimage. Let's take my parting gift, a humble prop. The stranger deposits something in your hand and disappears into the twilight. If you saw him leg it. Gift from beyond the grave. It's a semi-automatic 6-shooter. If there's such a thing. It's less a revolver that fires two. An unremarkable and weak pistol, engraved in Covenant surface is far more valuable than any meagre stopping power they might possess. Attempt to rise. You may have commanded multiple planets and millions of lives in your former life. In this new reality, not even your own feet will obey you. As if to punish you for your arrogance, your disobedient limbs, and the sharp jolt of pain up your body. Remember all the people whose lives depend on you. Yay! Plus 10 toughness. I don't know if that's good or bad. Hundreds of faces flash before your mind's eye. Friends, subjects, companions. The universe is cruel and full of darkness, and your will and determination are the only barrier between your loved ones and its crushing apathy and brutality. You have no right to die, not here, not now. Resoluteness flows your veins like incandescent plasma, and you make another attempt to get up. Your bare feet feel like they are stuffed with rags and refuse to obey. You have to draw upon all your willpower to suppress the rebellion and stand upright. The pain that engulfs your whole body immediately makes you question the wisdom of this act of defiance. Okay, 75 health. I've got injuries. I have nothing though. Oh, ship stuff. I'm going to equip that. All this ship stuff I might as well just... 5019. Okay, add to cargo. 419, add to cargo. I don't know if it's working or not, but whatever. Short range, add to cargo. Medium, add to cargo. 321, long range. Long range 321. 80, double against kinetic. That's 95, double against blast, so let's go. Long range, narrow, medium range, wide. Short range, 4 14s. The 14, I'm not too sure about, what's better to have. Strong, braking, lower speed, or low braking. 5 times 19, 5 times 27 as well got. Medium, 52 to 60. Exactly the same as what I have. Okay, that's not as good as what I have. And 15. Yep, that's cargo. Short range 427. 4 times 22, I've got 5 times 27. Sonic torpedoes or melted torpedoes. So that's that done. Okay. What was that? 100 wounds. On the verge of death, another injury, deformed bones. Darkened eye, hamstrung. Agony of flaying. Plus 10 toughness, yay! Look at that though, strength 1. Perception 1. Oh my god, this is so terrible. Okay, oh, there was something in the biography. Yeah, that's been fixed in the last patch. Corpses smile at you with warmth and quiet whispering, "It's over for you, join us." I'm not going to get that one. Do not hurt me, I've got nothing for you to take. I'll wait until I find something better, or until I get healed.
I always keep my options open.
Blasted Voidship, you killed your people, tore down your banner and placed it with this heretical rag. Am I still in there, kind of? Oh my god, all these searches, I'm not going to get anything. I don't want to save scum it, I can always wait.
Keep your wits about you.
Ugly beggar. I'll save it here, because that's a lot of talking. That's the first chance I've had. That fresh injury's going to turn into another one. It's not impossible to identify this horrendous spawn dressed in rags as a human being, or rather, a genetic anathema descended from human beings. The mutant's hideous appearance is complemented by brutal scars and partially flayed face. He seems to have made an equally poor impression on the wretched beggar. Oh, you seem. He ties you up with rasps. You look like Groxpat. How are you still breathing with wounds like that? That perception test failed. I've got a 9% chance. The beggar's features were appalling to the point of being too offensive to look upon. Point weapon. This is a robbery. Perhaps if you'd been holding your weapon from the start, you would have had a better chance to beat the beggar off to the draw, but instead, by the time you pull out your pistol, you're already starting down the battle with a pistol in his hand. Here's a lesson for you. This is a bad taste in the spies to rummage for your weapon for too long. Except this lesson won't do you much good unless you clear off right now. Good reflexes. Pros will go our separate ways in peace. Aren't you suspicious of the beggar's muster? You must be out of your bloody minds. You won't last long here. Okay. Maybe I should have shot him. The corpses fell down here from above. You hear them whispering about the beauty of the long descent and the cruelty of the impact that broke their cold bodies. Don't hurt me, I've got enough feet to take. Just ready to the cough and lie down. Easy to breathe and your lungs will stop burning. Is that another injury now? No. I'm not going to get any of these 38%. And once it's gone, it's gone. Let's put that down to there.
Let us not dawdle.
That's the same thing again. You fool, do you have a death wish? That's why they came here. People like us. Someone to sneak past. Told you not to let them see you. The hunters, damn butchers. I'm not going to get across there either. That's why they came here, to gut people like us. Cassia. We've got to creep along and stick to the shadows to go around. In the chasm, you can get in anywhere. Okay. Well, that's that way. What's this way?
I always have a backup plan. Well, what do we have here?
43% chance. Woohoo! I did the awareness test though. So many dead people around. How It must be Voidvid. Damn him for what he's done to your crew. Again, I must still be in this kind of thing in my head. In pleasant voice, the strange device invites you to put the hand in its depths and press the activation button. No. Enormous eye stares at you through the glowing portal, or rather, the portal is the eye of something enormous, and it's more patiently waiting for you to step inside.
Always keep your eye on the prize. This is intriguing.
Oh, another 43%.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I'm going back at myself. I am going back at myself. That's a dead end then. I really think I can take these 43%.
Is there money to be made?
38%. I don't think so. I was safe scumming for hours. Okay. Save this here.
I always keep my options open.
I'll have to go around this way maybe. Oh no, didn't see that one.
To arms! I'm eager to play.
Booker.
I won't stand for it.
Unavailable? Why? No. It's my free one with only officer stuff. 22%.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
Might as well do right now.
On it.
And I get one shot.
Your death is approaching.
Only a pain won't stop me. I'll make it happen.
23%. Nope.
I'll see to it personally.
And it's game over. So run away. He's going to get an attack of opportunity on me.
I'll make you howl.
My exit strategy
Yep.
will remain unused.
I thought so. So maybe I do need to take a risk on those awareness checks and searches. It's a lot of safe scumming though. Or I could just try and be better here. Oh, he goes a long way off. He's going up there. He's stopping there. Looks like I'm safe here. Oh, he's going back, he's going back. Can't see their line of sight. I'm glad that didn't happen halfway through that run. I'll save it there. All these people are shooting. Shriekers. The brave and forces spend their every waking moment training. I thought Voidship could return at any time and try to take your ship again. The barking of weapon discharges becomes Theodore's disappearing grumble. Do you consider that to be the face of a rogue trader? What are they shooting at? Don't know. To the pit. It's 46 minutes, so I think I'll end here for this episode. And next episode, we'll have a look at the pit. Oh, there's someone there, who is it? Malice. Okay. Oh, it's that. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. See you, a bit of a short one, but I've done quite a lot of long ones recently. And I think it's a good enough place to stop now, instead of getting into lots more dialogue. So, see you on the next episode. Bye for now.